This is Plant-Based Briefing. Starbucks drops dairy-free surcharge. From the Veg News editors at vegnews.com. And I'm Marian Erickson, host of this curated content plant-based podcast, where I narrate a variety of articles on plant-based and vegan living with permission in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And I'm pleased to have permission from Veg News to share their content. Today's article was published on October 30th, and this is big news here in the US because getting Starbucks to drop their upcharge for non-dairy milk has been something many organizations have been advocating for. Switch for Good has their Justice Cup campaign, and they've helped Starbucks stop charging the upcharge in the UK, Chile, France, and several other European countries. But this is big news that they've finally made the change here in the US. So now let's get to today's plant-based briefing. Starbucks drops dairy-free surcharge. Quote, embracing all the ways our customers enjoy their Starbucks. From the Veg News editors at vegnews.com. Starbucks will eliminate its vegan milk surcharge starting November 7th, offering relief to customers amid declining U.S. sales. The move follows years of customer pressure, legal challenges, and campaigns from PETA, making a significant shift under new CEO Brian Niccol's leadership. Coffee giant Starbucks says it will eliminate the surcharge for dairy substitutes in its U.S. and Canada locations effective November 7th. This change will help some customers save more than 10% on their drinks and comes as part of a broader effort to improve the customer experience. The decision follows years of customer requests and campaigns urging the chain to remove the extra fee as milk alternatives like oat, almond, and coconut milk have become increasingly popular. Core to the Starbucks experience is the ability to customize your beverage and make it yours, Starbucks CEO and Chairman Brian Niccol said in a statement. By removing the extra charge for non-dairy milks, we're embracing all the ways our customers enjoy their Starbucks. Niccol says the decision is just one of many changes the chain is making to ensure a visit to Starbucks is worth it every time. Dairy-free milk is the second most common customization requested by Starbucks customers, the chain said, trailing only behind adding an extra shot of espresso. Niccol, who became Starbucks CEO in September after leading Chipotle for 6 years, is charged with revitalizing the brand's core U.S. market. Last month, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, the largest animal rights group in the U.S., called off its ongoing campaign against the chain following Niccol's appointment as CEO. 2 years ago, actor and activist James Cromwell famously glued himself to the counter of a New York City Starbucks in protest. PETA commended Niccol's track record at Chipotle, highlighting that during his tenure, the fast casual chain provided affordable plant-based options without penalizing customers for choosing them. This history stands in stark contrast to Starbucks, which PETA criticized for prioritizing cow's milk despite its significant environmental impact and the ethical issues associated with the dairy industry. In March, 3 women with lactose intolerance filed a federal lawsuit arguing that the extra charge discriminates against customers with allergies. The company has sought to dismiss the case, with the next court appearance scheduled for November 6th. Currently, dairy alternative surcharges can reach as high as 80 cents per drink in some regions. While Starbucks already allows customers to add up to 4 ounces of dairy substitutes for free in drinks like brewed coffee, tea, and Americanos, items such as lattes with milk in the original recipe still incur extra charges. Starbucks has offered non-dairy milk since 1997, initially introducing soy milk. Coconut milk followed in 2015, almond milk in 2016, and oat milk was added nationwide in 2021. You just listened to Starbucks drops dairy-free surcharge, quote, embracing all the ways our customers enjoy their Starbucks. From the Veg News editors at vegnews.com. And I'm Marian Erickson, your host. And as always, I put a link to the original post in the show notes. And in that original post at the bottom, they link to some other articles. One you may be interested in is how to order vegan drinks at Starbucks, from caramel sauce to syrups. Here's what's vegan and what's not. So feel free to check that out. I'll also link some other things you may be interested in. A link to Switch for Good's Justice Cup campaign, where they've been working towards the same goal, and they call it a Justice Cup because up to 95% of people of color cannot digest dairy. So they have to pay more just to drink something that doesn't make them sick. I'll also link a couple of episodes. 405, We Need Price Parity Between Vegan and Non-Vegan Foods. From Vegan Sustainability magazine, they talk a little bit about the massive subsidies provided by the government to the meat and dairy industries, which makes it difficult for companies to offer these non-subsidized, non-dairy alternatives. And then I'll link 2 other episodes that you may be interested in on the subject of subsidies, 622 and 623. It's a two-parter, What Farm Subsidies Are and Why They Matter, by Bjorn Olafsson at Sentient. So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.